What is the schedule of a successful salesperson like? One of the most important aspects of being successful in your career is focusing on yourself and how you can improve your skills over time. In order to achieve this, your schedule needs to be set up in a way that allows you to practice and build these skills while it also allows you to perform at your peak level. Luckily for you, BBC member, this video will outline the schedule of a successful salesperson. We will talk about how to manage their time wisely and spend the most productive hours of their day. They will also go over the different types of schedules that successful salespeople follow, including a morning routine, lunch routine, afternoon routine, evening routine, and weekend routine. A successful salesperson day in the life. Salespeople are not confined to their desks from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. They have the busiest lifestyles, juggling many tasks, making endless phone calls, meeting new people, traveling frequently, and taking on new challenges. Success does not come easily to them. They earn it through their ability to learn quickly, work smartly, handle pressure, and organize themselves. Modern customers are more knowledgeable buyers who compare products and services before making a purchase. Convincing them is a skill in itself. It is impossible to win new customers, maintain them, and rise to the top unless sales professionals commit to working hard and staying current with industry expertise. The most successful salespeople follow strict habits and live a disciplined lifestyle. If you've ever wanted to know what it's like to be a good salesperson, now is your chance. Here's an example of how they might spend a regular working day. Number 1. Getting up ready. All successful people schedule their days because they understand that if they don't, they will be dragged around by the will and want of those around them. I'm sure you've experienced those days where you wake up inspired, energized, and ready to take on the world, only to commute home in the evening, exhausted, sweaty, and filthy. Your eyes scarcely able to remain open, only to realize you haven't actually accomplished anything that has moved your life forward. This is why it's critical to plan what you want to do each morning, so you can concentrate on your own success rather than being tugged about by the success aspirations of others. An extraordinarily successful person is to do something to energize oneself every morning. You must raise your heart rate, which signals to your body that game time has arrived. It may be a cold shower, a morning run, or walking the dog. Whatever it is, it must boost your heart rate so that your body can sweep out all of the nocturnal chemicals produced by your circadian rhythm or body clock. Here's a personal recommendation. Use a SAD lamp. They're made to treat seasonal affective disorder, which is caused by people getting less sunshine during the winter months, causing their circadian rhythm to be thrown off. Each morning, I sit in front of the bright SAD lamp for 15 minutes as I plan out my day to gain an instant boost of energy. SAD Lumi goods are my favorites, and you can find them on Amazon. I'm not suggesting that you get up at 5 a.m. and leave the house. You shouldn't, however, ignore your alarm or hop in the shower at 10:30 a.m. Successful salespeople start their day by getting up at 6 a.m., exercising, and eating a good breakfast. This provides them with much-needed energy boost they require to get through a long, stressful day at work. When you look beyond the podcast guests and consider more successful people like Sam Walton, the man who established Walmart, or even Arnold Schwarzenegger, you'll notice that they all get up early. If you're going into a one-on-one sales battle at 10 a.m., who will perform better in the sales presentation? The sales chump who got out of bed at 9 a.m., took a 2-minute shower and rushed to the meeting, tying his tie while driving, spilling coffee on his pants as he tried to chug it down while dodging traffic on the way to the office, or the person who got up, went for a run, ate a healthy breakfast, watched an inspiring sales video book, and practiced their presentation before leaving the house. Naturally, the second person will defeat the first and take home the bacon. Following that, they must dress impeccably, which is a vital stage because clothing and accessories enhance confidence and provide them a competitive edge. Dressing sharply lets individuals stand out and appear more professional by demonstrating that they have given careful consideration to what they wear. There are no prizes for guessing that looking sharp is crucial to their success. Number 2. Keeping up with the latest information. Going getting sales professionals value every second of the day, and you'll find most of them checking up on the latest industry news early in the day, especially when commuting or shortly after arriving at work. Who knows, they might learn something that will benefit them later in the day with their sales pitch. They might also benefit from additional knowledge of buyer insights and market difficulties, which they could apply to find potential solutions. Number 3. Organizing a quick team meeting. Before starting their work, sales reps always hold a quick stand-up meeting with their colleagues. The meeting's goals include, but are not limited to, reviewing the day's goals, going over the pending tasks on the schedule, understanding the major priorities, and so on. They also use this time to brainstorm sales pitches and learn from each other. Finally, it's all about teamwork and achieving a common objective. Number 4. Making phone calls and emails. Successful salespeople use a combination of calls, voicemails, and emails in addition to cold calls. They make cold calls on Wednesdays and Thursdays, according to an infographic published on HubSpot, and call their prospects early in the morning or between 4 and 5 p.m. They make planned calls, answer voicemails or leave voicemails for potential clients, and read and respond to emails or draft follow-up emails. They keep proposal templates on hand to save time, and after personalizing them for their prospects, they just hit the send button. Number 5. Prospective clients. When salespeople speak with prospects, they use the information gathered to help address their problems. By forcing customers to confess their problems, a seasoned sales specialist gets to the bottom of their issues. Because the research on their buying patterns, services they use, and other habits has already been completed, talking to their prospects and addressing their issue areas becomes simple. They also never end a conversation or meeting without arranging a follow-up call or meeting. Number 6. Prepare in advance. Salespeople who wish to succeed should always plan ahead. They constantly have their to-do lists with them, which include appointments and small things to complete. They prioritize their duties, while also making time for unforeseen or urgent chores. This guarantees them a smooth ride. They also swiftly examine the days, weeks, and months' goals, as well as the chances needed to attain them. Salespeople use this time to practice their pitches. They may practice it with their co-workers or management until it is perfected. Planning ahead of time helps individuals avoid procrastination and boosts their productivity. Number 7. Breaking through. Salespeople must maintain a high level of enthusiasm at all times. Even if they have back-to-back meetings and getting a quick bite is practically impossible, they make it a point to take a little break or get some coffee. Alternatively, they may meet a business prospect for lunch, go for a quick walk, play a quick game of foosball or anything else with employees, or simply step outside for some fresh air. Some of them also use this time to read through their news feeds, add individuals to their networks, and post a picture or two on social media. They might also utilize this time to learn more about social selling or to look into different solutions for automating and streamlining procedures. Number 8. Meeting with a supervisor. By the evening, salespeople have completed all of their obligations and are likely to hold the final meeting, even if it is only for 20 minutes. This is usually a meeting with their boss. They discuss areas that need to be improved, brainstorm new methods or reconsider old ones, and decide on a follow-up action plan to make selling more effective. Number 9. Tightening loose ends. Before departing for the day, sales professionals make sure to analyze their day, complete any outstanding work, conduct research, and prepare for the next day. This aids in their organization and time management. Number 10. Keeping a work-life balance. After a long day of hard sales, top salespeople realize and understand the value of work-life balance and relaxing. They spend time with their family or partner, pursue hobbies, read a book, attend social gatherings, watch their favorite shows, or prepare a delectable meal. This really assists them in distressing. 11. The end of the day. Sales reps get enough sleep to prepare for the next large and tough day by feeling refreshed and re-energized when they wake up. They make a point of going to bed early and getting a good night's sleep on a regular basis. We will also discuss the different habits of the successful salesperson. They will, however, provide you with the ideal starting point for long-term success. Remember that sales is a zero-sum game, just like so many other aspects of life. This means there can only be one winner. As a result, to win, you only need 1% better than everyone else in the competition. These habits could be the 1% difference between winning and losing. The best approach to succeed in anything is to follow in the footsteps of successful people. So, here are the 4 habits of the insanely successful people I've interviewed for the Salesman podcast. Stay tuned until the conclusion for a practice that will instantly create a sense of productivity, allowing you to accomplish far more each day. The first habit is to go over the numbers. Poor salespeople only look at the revenue numbers when their target is approaching. High-performing salespeople know exactly how much revenue they've previously brought in, as well as how much revenue they need to bring in and have in their sales pipeline day after day. Nothing will reduce your business stress levels more than removing the ups and downs of cash flow and dry times. This is accomplished by maintaining a regular check on the numbers and adjusting your activities as necessary. The second habit is to read a book. Bill Gates, the former CEO of Microsoft, and Jeff Bezos, the current CEO of Amazon, are both avid readers. Well, I don't have time to read sodding books. I know what you're thinking. Well, if the CEOs of some of the world's most popular corporations can find the time, then you can too. The problem for salespeople is that most sales books provide a poor return on investment for the time it takes to read them because they are lousy. Unfortunately, I can only propose a few sales books to you. Instead of reading sales books, I recommend reading business literature and other genres relevant to your product or industry sector. If you're selling medical equipment, study up on the procedures that your equipment is utilized for, such as a urology journal. Because once you've established your selling framework, you'll know how to take a potential customer from prospecting to discovery to close, which you can learn in the salesman.org training product. Once you've mastered the fundamentals, industry knowledge will help you sell more effectively than strange sales tactics that you'll have to climb a mountain to learn and pay a Tibetan sales monk $1,500 a month to learn. The best part is that you don't have to read for 15 hours a day to get the rewards. Reading 10 to 20 pages each morning adds up quickly, and at this rate, you'll have to read roughly 25 volumes by the end of the year. What a great feat! The third habit is to stay away from the news. This is not a well-known practice. This is something you won't find in any other YouTube success videos. It's something I discovered after listening to more than 600 episodes of the Salesperson podcast. Are you all set? Well, very few of the people I've spoken to are interested in politics or the news cycle. So don't start your day by watching the news and being enraged or agitated over things which you have no control. If you want to keep up with what's going on in the world, do it after you come home from work. Don't waste the most productive hours of your day, the first few hours after you wake up, thinking about someone else's agenda. Concentrate on yourself. Getting in the zone is the last habit. Depending on your environment and productivity goals, getting in the zone can mean different things. Getting into the zone for me means either getting focused on selling and closing business, which requires me to be enthusiastic, quick-witted, and pay attention to the individual with whom I'm conversing. This is something that comes more naturally to me. I can easily transform myself into this state. When I'm concentrating on content development, I also need to get in the zone. This entails sitting in a chair for 90 minutes at a time, staring at a computer screen, writing scripts, producing videos, and distributing content such as this one. This is not something that comes readily to me. I swear, I'd rather have a sales manager yell in my face that I'm their worst team member than gaze at a screen for 90 minutes before I get into the zone. By following the advice below, I can be productive in minutes. I use music to get in the zone. That state of mind where time seems to slip away and you just crush your tasks. I listen to fast-paced, high-energy music when I need to focus on selling. I use an app called Brain.fm to become more introverted and focus on the content creation side of things. They've designed background music tracks with beats that have scientifically shown to affect your brain and make you more attentive. Simply search for the Brain.fm in the Apple or Google App Stores to get it. Although it may differ from person to person, this was a look inside the life of effective sales reps. Their unwavering enthusiasm and love for learning, thorough preparation, and accomplishing their goals remains constant. Do you recognize yourself in the salesperson's routine? Or do you have your own schedule? Please let us know. That's it for this video, BBC member. Remember to subscribe to our channel. And if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon!